What's going on, boys? He's back. Yeah, sorry for the lackluster uploads on my shorts and my main channel. I know I gathered a couple people from shorts, so if you're still here, I'm sorry about that. It's my bad. The idea bank was running a little dry. You know how it is. But I'm here today. Not even trading really. Focus. And if click off now. I know. Click off. I know you want to. What we actually are going to be going over today is kind of just how to enjoy your life. And what I kind of mean by that is I know a lot of people, myself, I wasn't, including myself, we're kind of just drifting in life. You know what I mean? Like you want something, obviously, right? Everybody has a want, but you don't really have any passion or goals, and you're kind of just existing. And I've been there. I was there for a longer amount of time than I'd like to admit. And it's challenging. Yeah, it's not fun to be there. I know you can agree if you're in that spot. But today I just want to go over some things on how to enjoy your life and how I enjoy my life, I guess, because I quite enjoy my life. Surprisingly, I know, right? Well, I gotta make a capital for a fire thumbnail. You know what I mean? Bang. All right. So, what I mean by enjoying your life, well, to me, enjoying your life boils down to having pillars in your life to guide your life, if that makes sense. You gotta find a sex. You gotta find sex. You have to find a sense of direction in your life to truly enjoy it, because think of it this way, right? You have everything you want, right? All the riches, all the girls, all the cars, but you have no sense of direction, right? You're just there. You have everything, but you're just there. Would you enjoy that? Would you enjoy your life just being there? No sense of direction, no goals, no drive, no emotions, just being there? No. And if you think you would, you wouldn't. I don't have all these things, but I already know that it is true. Money doesn't buy happiness, it buys freedom. But we'll get into that. So, the first thing you really need are pillars in your life to not only keep you stable and grounded, but to guide you. So, what do you mean pillars? What are some pillars in your life that help guide you and stabilize you, within life? Well, number one, right, obviously, is have a passion. Find a passion. And I know I said, actually, never mind. Have a passion, right? It doesn't even have to be trading, man. Like, you could just take this as just advice, psychological advice, just me talking to you. You need to have a passion, right? And a lot of people fall for the misconception that you're just going to find your passion, which sadly is not true. So I gotta resize this because this might get a little big. You don't just find a passion. You don't find it. That's not how it works. You don't find it. You create it, right? Trading was never my passion, right? I always liked finance. Don't get me wrong. I always was into finance, but I never trading. Like, that wasn't just like I heard of it, Uno Mas, one time, and I was like, oh my god, this is my life now. This is my passion. No. That's not how it works, and that's not how it works for a lot of people. The way people get a passion is by creating it. And by creating a passion, you're doing the passion. So whether that be trying like a million other things, drop shipping. This is in like the monetary sense, but it could also be, working out. I don't know, being a brain surgeon. Maybe that's your passion. You never know, right? The only way you really get these passions is by trying them, if that makes sense. I mean, brain surgery, I don't know if that's really a passion. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But we'll go off either trading or working out. we'll go off trading because that's like my biggest thing that I found by doing. So I never really, like I said, had the passion for trading, but I was like, well, you know what? Why not? Why don't I try it? So what did I do? I watched a couple videos, did a little live paper trading, did a little back testing, realized, oh, okay, I like this. I enjoy doing this, right? You got to enjoy your passion, obviously. And you're not going to enjoy it all times. Like, I don't enjoy trading every day. But I still, like, overall, it's my passion. So the enjoyment doesn't really matter when it's your passion, because the passion you have for it is going to overrule the enjoyment every single time. Unless you quit and then you're just a bitch. I could go on about that. So you got your passion, right? You found something you wanted to try. You tried it. And now you're enjoying it. So what happens from there? Repetition, right? Peps, reps. You find this passion, you're enjoying it, so you keep doing it, right? Say it's working out. You try working out, you like it, you keep doing it. Every time you do it, you keep doing it, that passion builds, that love builds. When people say that, they build a love for something by doing it, they're building love. They're also building a pure passion for it. They got a passion to work out because they're motivated by that, or it makes them feel this, that, and that, yada, yada, right? I have a passion for trading because it's interesting, it's engaging. I get to learn every single day. I enjoy doing it, right? It just brings me joy doing it. Yeah, I like losing, I like winning, all those things, right? Before I keep going on passion, the second pillar of your life for you to enjoy it. Well, what do we think here? We're kind of encroaching on this guy right here. There's gonna be no cuts in this video, by the way. So if your attention span's cooked, I already know you're gone. If you're not, W. Another pillar of your life. We'll make these bad boys outlined. Oh damn, that's not good. Whatever. I'm not an artist. That's not one of my passions. Alright. Second pillar to enjoying your life. Honestly, this is a good question, right? And I don't have all the answers for it. I didn't rehearse this. Like, I'm just going off the top of my head right now because, obviously it's good to have a script and all that, but I'm just trying to give it to you raw, no Diddy, because it's been a while. So, I mean, shit. You want the raw me? Here's the raw me. Another pillar of your life to enjoy your life that you, I guess not need, but I mean, for me personally, honestly, would just be faith. And it doesn't even have to be spiritual faith, but faith in something, And what I mean by that is having faith in yourself, a higher power, so God, I guess, if you believe. I don't really care if you do or not. Or a faith in, I guess, just humanity, right? A lot of people these days, especially with this, a lot of people these days are super negative, like really negative, and it's sad to see, because like, bro, we're all just humans. Everybody's so negative and hostile to each other, whether it be politically, religiously, racistly, or just in general. Everybody's so negative and mean to each other, and that's not the way to do it, right? Being negative and people being negative to you only leads to you being negative, which then leads to someone else being negative, yada, yada, yada. And when you're negative, it ruins your mood, your day, and it spikes your cortisol. You know what I mean? Cortisol through the roof. You don't want that. And that's true too. I ain't even trolling. It actually spikes the shit out of your cortisol. You don't want that, do you? No bueno. Okay. But, humanity is so negative. We're all people, right? So why is it that we all hate each other for just the stupidest of reasons? Yo, I hate you because you're not my color. What ounce? That doesn't, mean anything. I don't get it, right? Okay, you're a different color than me. You're still a person. Oh, you vote for a different party than me. Okay, you're still a person. Oh, you're a girl. You're still a human. Right? Everybody's a human. So treating others with respect is another good pillar. Just having human decency and being a kind person being a pillar in your life, which could lead from having faith, is one of the best things you can have. Because when you're kind, you know what it does? It makes other people kind. It brightens your mood. Oops. And it just makes the world a better place. Like, there's no negatives that come from being not kind. It's only positives when you're kind to people, and to yourself as well. You have to be kind to yourself. When you're hard on yourself, there's the difference between being disciplined and not accepting cope from yourself, or being hard on yourself and being like an asshole to yourself, right? You only got yourself, man. So treat yourself kindly, strictly but kindly. Don't let yourself become a sloth because you're so kind to yourself and you're like, oh, that's fine, oh, it's okay. No, you need to have respect for yourself, but also be kind to yourself at the same time, bro. Because if you're just negative to yourself, that's just gonna make you a negative person. And who the hell likes a negative person? You're telling me that you like somebody who's always negative? I know I don't, because I used to be that guy, and it sucks. And it sucks for everybody around you. So just, be a kind person. It's hard to be a kind person at all times, but just take little steps. Do little things to be kind. And trust me, they'll snowball. Now, faith-wise, yourself and in the Lord, I guess they can collide together. I don't want this to become a debate, so I'm not going to go super in-depth, bro. But kind of with this and being kind to yourself, have faith in yourself. You can do what you want. I know everybody who's watching this and everybody in the world has dreams and goals. Well, hopefully, that they want to do with their life. Passion, come on now. But you gotta have faith in yourself that you can do these things. And you gotta believe that you can do these things, because really, in the grand scheme of things, nothing is impossible. Man, you could become the president of Israel. Maybe not that. You could become the president, though, of a small African country. Or Zimbabwe or something. I don't know. If that's what you want, you can really do anything. But people get turned off by the fact that, everything takes time. And everything, like the things you want, the way to get to them is extremely uncomfortable. Because you're not used to it. You're used to just living your life on autopilot, or not living your life at all, right? So it's hard when you step out of your comfort zone. It's like you're in 6th grade. You're at the mall with your mom, and she wants you to take a photo with Santa. You don't want to do that, even though in the end I took a photo with Santa. That's gonna be awesome. In that moment, you're thinking everything. You're nervous. You're like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, because you're not comfortable with it, because you've never done it before. And then you go and do it, and then you're like, damn. Not only was that not bad, it was fun. And if you live in that mindset of, no, I don't want to do it. I'm not comfortable with this, to a certain extent, obviously, you're going to miss out on those times where you're going to look back and be like, damn, that was fun. Or, damn, I'm glad I made that decision, because look where my life is now. I forgot to draw. I'm going to draw Santa Claus, because we're talking about Santa Claus. I like Santa Claus. He's chill. And then God, it's kind of the same thing with having faith within yourself, to an extent. I don't care what religion or whatever you have. I'm not going to personally say my beliefs, because I don't think it's really necessary to this story. Or not the story, the video. But having faith in a higher power with good morals allows you to lean on those morals and become a better person by doing those morals. Like, let's take Christianity for example. All the ways that their God wants them to live to, right? There really is no drawbacks. Like, it really, it just makes you a better person. Like, being kind to everybody, breaking bread, stuff like that. Like, there's nothing, like, it just makes you, there's nothing, I don't know how to say it. I don't know. There's nothing bad, right? It's all good. It's all positive. So, yeah. And the third pillar, we're already 15 minutes in. The third pillar to getting your shit together, son, think that's all I got, man. Passion and faith. Passion, having a passion, having faith in yourself, humanity, this, and having faith in the passion. These bad boys connect, you know. Having faith that it's going to work out. And even though it's scary and you don't know the answers or what the hell is going to happen, having faith that, you know, something's going to work out because something has to work out. You put your all into something, it's impossible for it to not work out. You know, something's going to come from it. You don't know what's going to come from it. Maybe it's an experience, or, you know, maybe it's, I don't know, generational wealth. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, honestly, I don't really think I have anything else other than just be yourself, bro. Yeah, be yourself. Don't involve yourself or really give the time of day or thought to anybody but yourself, bro. And this could sound super self-centered and narcissistic, but I don't mean it in that way. I mean it in a way that, you know, only you can make decisions for yourself. Only you can make change in your life. Only you can become the you that you want, right? So why, you know, upset yourself and surround yourself with things that you don't want, or upset yourself with things that have no meaning or no matter to you, you know, in the outside world, right? All that matters, bro, if you want to change, all that you need or have to change is yourself. And if you're changing for other people, then you're changing for other people, not yourself. So that's not what you want. If you're changing for somebody else, that's not your goals. That's not what you want to change into. That's what they want you to change into, right? Think about it. There's no objectively possible way that somebody could change you. That's listening to someone else's. Okay, this might get, okay, because devil's advocate, right? If you take advice, like, nothing wrong with taking advice, but everything is subjective and everything's personal. So even if you're taking advice from somebody who's doing what you want to do, or that's giving you good advice to, level up, always just remember that everything is personal, and you need to figure out ways, like, how to implement whatever somebody teaches you to yourself, right? Because they don't have your brain in their head, right? No matter how much you tell to them, they're not going to be able to fully tell you what to do, because only you can do that, because only you know what needs to be done. Damn, that was a ramble. If you're still here, I'm sorry for that. That kind of made probably no sense, but it's chill. Yeah. How to enjoy your life. Just wanted to get a little ramble out. And I haven't posted in a while, and I felt really bad. Hopefully I can get some more out soon. Get some more ideas flowing. Stuff like that. But yeah, I love and appreciate all y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one.